Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to today's NBL Division I matchup between the Loughborough Riders and the visiting team, the Leicester Warriors. We will start tip-off in about a minute here. Teams are just giving their final words to the players. We are very excited for today's matchup. Should be a very exciting game. For the Loughborough Riders, we have Greg Wild, who's been hurt, making his return. It is great to see him back in action. That is number 5 today. Very excited to watch him play. And the Leicester Warriors, the previous matchup they had against the Loughborough Riders, they showed the type of basketball they want to play. They're really physical. They like to get up in your face, force some contested shots, and then get on the break. They have some shooters, and they play solid defense, so definitely not an easy matchup here today for the Riders. They're going to need to bring their A game. We will have tip-off in about 30 seconds, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. We're excited to have you guys here for 4 quarters of action, and we look forward to today's tip-off. Okay, both teams are now on the court, and we should be ready to tip off any moment now. Riders going with a tall lineup today. Their starting lineup consists of Gamble, Bielik, Justin Headley, who has seen some BBL action with the Leicester Riders. They are also starting Dwayne Orija and Conroy Hayden. So definitely a tall lineup here, starting the game with some size. Headley should be the one bringing up the ball for the Riders. He'll probably share some of that responsibility with number 4, Joe Bielik. Harrison Gamble in his games this year has shown his ability to stretch the floor, and that's always an incredible weapon for a team to have. So look for him to do that again today. The referee throwing up the ball, and we are ready to go. It is going to be the Riders with the first possession here today. Ball is swung over to Bielik. Now Hayden with the touch. Gamble on the 3-point line. Joe Bielik coming off a screen. Feeds Hayden down low. However, the pass is mishandled, and it'll be the Warriors going the other way. 3-pointer at the top of the key is launched by Chingombe. It is off. However, Pearson, the captain, collects the rebound. He's a very tough guard. Big and strong. Shoots a deep 3 right there. Hits just the net, but not nothing but net. Almost an air ball right there. Justin Headley with a great move to the hoop. Right-handed layup is good. Expect him to get a lot of burn and to be very effective in today's matchup. He's an exciting guard. He's strong, quick, can shoot the jumper, can get to the lane as you just saw, so he'll be doing it all today for the Riders. Bielik a little too aggressive right there on Chingombe. It'll be the first foul committed in today's matchup. Inbounds play here for the Warriors. Swung over to Chingombe. Back to the shooter, Haggith, and that is good. He was nearly automatic last time these two teams matched up. Very nice looking jumper. Bielik drives baseline, kicks it to Orija, who pump fakes, shoots a baseline J, boom, gets it to go. 4-3, good start here for the Riders. Miscommunication right there. Pearson once again with the ball. He'll have the ball a lot of the time here for the Warriors. Chingombe with a nice take to the basket. Pearson with another offensive rebound, already his second. Only 7 seconds left here in the shot clock. Bielik with some solid defense. Now Hayden on the defense. Layup attempt is stopped, and the Riders are now out and running. Headley kicks it to Bielik, who pump fakes, drives the lane. Is about to go for a left-handed layup, but has it slapped away. slapped off of his own leg, so ball going down, Warriors possession. For those of you at home who did not watch the last matchup between the Riders and the Warriors, it ended with Joe Bielak hitting a three on the right wing. Incredibly action-packed game and went down right to the wire, and it was ultimately Bielak's three-pointer that gave the Riders the nudge and the victory. So both of these teams should be expected for a very competitive matchup today once again, and you know, that's what we like to see. That's what the fans like to see. So stay tuned. Nice inbounds play. Pearson ends up with the ball down low and gets the right-handed layup to go. He seems to be everywhere for the Warriors, just does a little bit of everything. And when you think of the Warriors point guard, you think of Steph Curry, but the Warriors point guard on this team is a little more of a Draymond Green type of player. He rebounds, he plays defense, he could also score the ball when you need, but just a really well-rounded player. As that comparison is being made, Headley gets a floater to drop, and the Riders are now back up 6-5. Hackett lets a three go. Not as good looking as the first one he shot. That one is just off of about everything, so Riders ball going down. Headley giving Gamble a touch. Swings it back to Arija at the top. He lets a three go. Slightly off. Fight for the rebound. Goes to the Warriors. Collision at the rim right there. Not enough for the refs to call anything. Play will continue. Arija bringing the ball up the court. He'll be looking to give Headley a touch, and that he does. Headley comes off a screen. Looks to feed Hayden down low. Now it's Bielak's turn to attack. He draws the defender up with a pump fake. However, two-point attempt is no good. Chingombe setting up the offense at the top. Yells out a play. Now it's Haggith with a touch. Swung over to Slazer. Nothing going that offensive possession for the Warriors. Great defensive stand for the Riders. Score remains at 6-5. Ball going down in the Riders' hands. Bielak with a driving attempt, swings it back out to Arija, but the pass is picked off. Haggith with a Euro, might have taken an extra step or two right there. Ref didn't see it though, so we will not have Headley pushing the other way after that two was converted. Ball swung over once again to Bielak, who finds Headley in the corner. He'll let a three go. Can't get it to fall. Chingombe going the other way. Nice looking dump off pass right there to number 10, Josh Pollock, and the Warriors now have a 9-6 lead. We will have Greg Wild checking into the ball game here as Conroy Hayden lets a three go. We're excited to have Greg back in action today. Exciting young prospect. Left-hander too, so definitely a very interesting player to watch as Headley pulls up for a jumper and gets it to go. Back and forth action here through the first 5 minutes for both teams. Chingombe once again setting up the action. Nice pump fake right there from Pollock. 4 seconds left in the shot clock. Chingombe is going to need to force one up. That he does. Nothing but net. Gets a three-pointer to go. 12-8 lead Warriors. Goes Joe Bielak trying to answer that three with one of his own and gets it to go. Nothing but net right there from Joe Bielak. So both teams exchanging three-pointers. Gamble gets drove on, stops the drive, ends up in a kick-out three-pointer for Pearson, which is off. Here comes Headley. Trying to force a pass right there. However, it is tipped. But the Riders maintain possession. So not only does Greg Wild check into the game, but also number 8, Chester Morrill, and number 13, David Apuda. So 3 substitutions here for the Riders. Staying in the game is Headley and Gamble. Nice pass right there to Gamble. We mentioned he could shoot it from the outside, but can also play inside, as he showed right there. Gets that 2-pointer to fall. Pearson bullies his way inside. Can't get his layup to fall. Headley looks to push, but is met by a wall of defenders. Gamble now with the ball at the 3-point line. Says, let me do my work and post up. Tough pass right there, picked off by Pearson. Looking to ISO. Contested 3-pointer is off. That's Kieran Wright on that attempt. Here we go. Greg Wild with the ball. Gives a feed to Apuda. Swings it back out to Greg. Quick pass over to Gamble. Nice pass right there. Got an open look, however, unable to get it to fall. Now it's the Warriors back on the attack. Pump fake and a drive baseline right there from Haggith. He is met by solid defense there by Greg Wild. Step back 3 attempted by the Warriors, and that is also off. Early post-up opportunity. Way to seal the defender in transition for Gamble. He is fouled. Going to be a baseline inbounds play here for the Riders. Warriors making some substitutions of their own. Checking in at number 9, Lamin Willen, sorry, and number 15, LG Jabby. Greg Wild shooting his first 3 after coming off of a brief injury stunt and gets it to go down. So very, very good sign right there for the Riders. You know, when someone's injured for a little bit, you don't expect them to come back in midseason form, but Greg Wild looks great so far. Wild layup attempt right there from Chingombe. However, a foul is called. They got David Apuda right there on that foul call, so Chingombe will go to the line and shoot 2. Chingombe goes 1 of 2 from the line. Headley able to grab that rebound. Swings it over to Wild, who feeds Gamble in the post. He turns. Ball in Apuda's hands now. Just met by very aggressive defense. Able to get it out, however. Nice looking pump fake right there from Chester Morrill. Gets his mid-range jumper to go. Riders now up by 5. We would just like to like you guys to know that the YouTube comment section is available. We appreciate your guys' interaction so far. My favorite comment, obviously, coming from Louis Jordan. He says, great commentary. We appreciate you, Louis. Travel right there from Pearson, the captain. Headley now swing it over to Wild. Headley with the ball back, feeding Apuda. He has the ball towards the 3-point line, but carves inside. Right-handed layup attempt is off. Warriors are going to be pushing it the other way. Great defensive effort right there from the Riders. Ball out of bounds. Inbound play coming in soon for the Warriors. Nice pace of play here so far. We're already 9 minutes into this first quarter. Game's flowing pretty well. Only 4 foul calls in total. We like to see a nice flowing game. Chingombe hits his second 3 of the game, and lead is now cut down just to 2. Wild bringing up the ball for the Riders. Stops and pulls a three. Wow, gets another one to fall. Back-to-back. 3-pointers are good for Wild. Actually, I believe the ref said his foot is on the line, so only counting for 2. Either way, we like seeing the ball go through the hoop. Another 3 is launched from the Warriors. That one is off. 25 seconds left here for the Riders. Are they going to push? Are they going to hold for 1? Little too much spice on that pass. Chester Morrill unable to contain it, so the Warriors get the ball with 18 seconds left. Probably going to hold just for 1. Ten seconds left here. Pick and roll action at the top of the key. Swings it over to the captain Pearson. He jab steps and launches a long 3. It is off. Gamble with the full court heave, and as suspected, that is off. So after one competitive quarter of action, we have Riders 20, Warriors 16, 4-point lead for the Riders heading into the second. We will catch you guys soon. Okay, so about to get started with the second quarter of action. Good first quarter. Had a nice flow to it. Hopefully we see more of that here in the second. Solid defense here so far from the Riders, and that results in a turnover. As a coach, whenever you come out of a break, you either like to see a stop or a bucket, so I'm sure Coach Mark Jerem's very happy with that stop to start this second quarter. Ball now back in Headley's hands. Chester Morrill with a strong take, feeding it to Conroy Hayden. Ball is tied up, and it'll stay Riders' ball. Let's see what the Riders have here for an inbounds play. Collision right there, resulting in a Riders turnover. So Warriors ball going down. Pearson, as expected, bringing the ball up for the Warriors. Warriors looking to get into some pick and roll action. Solid defense though from Wild, causes Pearson to force up a wild shot, no pun intended. Jumper is good by LG Jabby. He is also fouled while shooting, so he'll be going to the line with an and one opportunity. Looks like the Riders are going to want to talk something over before the free throw attempt, so we'll take a quick break and we'll be back in about a minute. Let's see if Jabby can convert on his and one free throw attempt. That he does, so lead now back to only one for the Riders. Wild coming off a screen set at the top of the key. Forces up a right-handed floater, which is off. Warriors now going in transition, and another and one opportunity coming for Lamin Willen. So back-to-back and one opportunities for the Warriors. They, like I mentioned at the start of the broadcast, they play very aggressive, both offensively and defensively. Offensively, not afraid to shoot some quick threes or take it strong to the hoop, and defensively, they'll get right in your face. So, as you can see, they're a very tough team to beat on any given day. Free throw attempt is off. Headley coming off two ball screens. Shoots a mid-range jumper, but gets it blocked. Warriors now sprinting the other way. Shingome gets the ball at the top of the key. Swings it to Haggith, whose three-pointer is good again. So you could tell whenever he touches it, it's ready to go up. Pass is picked off by the Warriors. Fast break layup attempt no good, and the Riders will be going the other way. Bielik with the ball. He spins around Chingombe. Very nice pivot move right there. Gets his layup to go, 22-24. Smooth move right there. That's what Bielik can do. He's known obviously for a shooter, but he's got some touch around the rim as well. Haggith with another three-pointer, this time air. Fight for the rebound. Obviously, there's going to be some disagreements there. Pearson would like to have a word with the official, but official sticking with his call, Riders ball. Lane Campbell checking into the game for the first time for the Riders. His first D1 appearance. He's had a very successful run with the Charnwood program. So shout out to him for climbing up the ranks. That's what can happen if you work hard. Also checking into the game for number 6, Liam Johnson. Greg Wild, top of the key, three-pointer. Just rattles in and out. Good looking shot though. Lane Campbell able to get the rebound. Who swings it back to Greg, who drives to the lane, draws a foul. Looks like we're going to have a side out of bound play, not baseline. Lane Campbell taking it out for the Riders. Collision right there at the top of the key. Wild lets a three go. It is off. Fight for the rebound. It's going to stay in Riders' hands. So great effort from Campbell here, keeping the ball alive. Hayden with the touch, swings it to Johnson, back in Campbell's hands, who lets it three go. That is off. Pearson with the ball at the top of the key for the Warriors. They make a couple quick passes. Nice slip to the basket right there, and the layup is good from Jabby. He's clearly making an impact on this game. Very, very solid around the rim, and knocked down an N1 jumper earlier. Nice pass from Wild to Hayden, who kicks it out to Gamble. Fumbles it, so unable to get a three off. However, drives in the lane and gets a nice looking two. 2-point lead for the Warriors, 6 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Haggith being guarded nearly from 35 feet out. Smart move there. And that is Willen saying, hey, Haggith, you're not the only one who can shoot threes on this team, as he buries one of his own. Gamble with the touchdown low, swings it to Campbell, fumbles that pass, and the Warriors are out in transition. Another three-pointer attempt from Willen, trying to hit back-to-back threes, is off. Campbell bringing up the ball here for the Riders. Dishes it to Hayden, whose pass is deflected, and the Warriors pick it up. Coach Brown for the Warriors calling a play, telling his team to slow it up. However, Pearson says, I can do this on my own. Drives to the lane and turns it over, and a foul committed by the Warriors. Campbell with the ball once again for the Riders. Pass it off to the other guard, Wild, who's posting up Chingombe. He swings it out to Liam Johnson, whose three-pointer is slightly off. Chingombe shoots an early shot clock three. That hits nothing but air. Gets it back, though. 6 seconds left in the shot clock. Three-pointer is forced up and is off. Gamble secures the rebound, and the Riders are going the other way. Wild comes off a screen, gets to the left side of the hoop, swings it out to Gamble, kicks it to Johnson. Gamble with the ball back, shoots a contested three. Bottom of the net, gets that one to rattle down. Huge three-pointer right there, as the Riders were struggling to put the ball in the hoop and now find themselves only down 2. As the teams take a break with a timeout, we will take a break as well. We'll return with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in this first half. Warriors getting us started with some more second half action. Haggith with the ball. Right side of the key. Another jumper hit by Jabby, so he extends the lead to 5. Campbell driving the lane, gives a nice hezzy right there. Swings it back over to Wild, who drives and kicks to Johnson. His three-pointer is off. Fight for the rebound. Going to... Can't tell yet. Ball's going to stay in Riders' hands. Liam Johnson tries to force an entry pass. However, that is deflected. Haggith with a strong take to the hoop, gets fouled, and he'll be going to the line shooting 2. So I think so far today the key for the Warriors has clearly been their defensive intensity. Seems like every time down the court, the Riders haven't really had a possession that's looked too clean. You know, they're struggling to get the ball in the paint, and when they do get the ball in the paint, they're met by multiple rotating defenders. So Warriors kind of working in tune defensively, making the life for the Riders very difficult. That's why they only have 26 points through 3 minutes and 30 seconds of action. However, Riders absolutely still within striking distance, now down 6. Headley and Orija check back in the game. Gamble with a touch at the top of the key. Gives it back to Headley, who tries to drive, but ultimately travels. So another turnover here for the Riders. Ball going back in the Warriors' hands. Once again, the Warriors showing how solid they could be defensively. Some solid post defense right there from Conroy Hayden. And another timeout taken, so both teams will take a break. And we're going to take a break as well, but stay tuned. This break won't be too long, and we'll have some good 3 minutes left of the second quarter for you guys to watch. Chingo made it inbound the ball for the Warriors. Haggith with another deep 3. Wow, another one. 3 threes in the first half already for Haggith. He is an absolute problem to guard. Even with a little bit of space, he could still get that shot off and gets it to go. Substitution here for the Warriors. Kieran Wright checking into the game. Gamble getting the touchdown at the block. Has a smaller defender on him, however, is trapped. Nice step their move right there. Some contact, but doesn't get the call. So Warriors ball going down. Driving kick leads to a pull-up mid-range jumper. However, it is off and Gamble secures the rebound. Some more sloppy play here from the Riders. Another turnover. 9-point lead for the Warriors as they bring the ball up with 2 minutes left to go in the first half. Haggith with the ball again. You know the defenders are going to play all the way up on him after his first half. LG Jabby gets another bucket to go down. Warriors now up by 11. LG Jabby contests Headley at the rim. However, Headley's still able to get it to go down. Lead now back down to 9. Haggis with a strong move to the baseline, kisses it off the glass. Gambit with the touch, swings it to Johnson in the corner. Wide open three-pointer. His attempt is off. Warriors now out on the break, but decide to slow it up to get a better look. The captain Pearson with the ball. Pearson calls for it back. 5 seconds left in the shot clock. Drives the lane, forces up a right-handed layup, which is off. And as the ball looks like it didn't hit the rim, so we're going to have a shot clock violation. Wild checking back into the ball game. He replaces Liam Johnson. Just 45 seconds remaining here in this first half. Riders might go 2 for 1 here. Try to get 2 shots off in this last 45 seconds. Wild drives the lane, is met on his floater attempt, but still gets it to go over the tall Jabby, cutting the lead back down to 9. A stop here would be huge for the Riders. 26 seconds left on the game clock, 24 seconds left on the shot clock. So Warriors will likely drain the clock as they don't want the Riders to get another shot off. Some basketball 101 right there. And here we go. Pearson bringing it up. Just 20 seconds left now in the game clock. Pearson dishes it quickly but gets it back. Will likely ask for a screen right here. That he does. Foul committed on the screener. That is going to be on number 12, Gamble. Warriors not in the bonus just yet. Out of bounds near the half-court line. Ball ends up in Pearson's hands. He forces up a deep 3. It is short. Riders get the ball. Full court heave not off before the end of the buzzer. So that does it. After one half of action, Warriors 39, Riders 30. We'll see you guys when the second half starts. Enjoy the break. We hope everybody enjoyed the brief break, and we are ready for some second half action. Haggett getting a touch after a Chingombe pass. They try to feed Pearson on a backdoor cut, however, that does not go well. Riders pushing in transition. So for those, got a goaltending call right there, so 2 points there for the Riders. And for those who tuned in during the first half of action, you saw a great defensive display by the Warriors, letting up just 30 points. Seems like the Riders couldn't really get in the flow that they wanted to, so hopefully they made some adjustments during halftime and come out here with a more equipped game plan for the type of defense that they're going to be up against. Already a stop and a score coming out of the break for the Riders, which is what you want to see if you're Coach Mark Jerem. Gamble affecting that shot attempt by Pearson. Headley running the other way with it. I was about to say nearly a travel call, but then they did end up calling it. Right call right there. Warriors ball. Pearson with that at the top of the key. Haggett now with the ball. 1 second left in the shot clock, and that is a shot clock violation. Really solid defense right there by the Riders. Their team is pumped up. Headley once again bringing up the ball. Screen set by Gamble. Dishes it to Gamble. Shoots a turnaround jumper. He is fouled. Gonna go to the line and shoot two. Successful trip to the line for Gamble. Pearson dishes off to Chingombe to start this possession for the Warriors. Driving attempt here from Pearson. Once again kicks it back out to Chingombe, who gives the defender a pump fake and launches a three. No good. Riders grab the board, and it is Headley going the other way. He dishes it off to Conroy Hayden. Can't control the pass correctly. Pearson now being guarded by Bielik, close to half court. Pearson's not afraid to shoot from anywhere. Another tough shot forced by the Riders defense. They're able to grab the rebound, not letting a third shot attempt. Headley with a nice behind the back move, dishes it off to Hayden, who puts it up and is hacked doing so. So he'll be going to the line, and he will shoot two. First free throw is off for Hayden. Good looking shot though. Just a tad off. Second free throw also off, so 0 for 2 right there from Hayden. Backdoor action right here for the Warriors. Solid defensive once again for the Riders, not biting on anything. Great rotations, great step help force up another wild shot, and that one is airballed. So Riders clearly clicking very well to start this second half. Headley being heavily guarded here so far this possession. He finds Gamble in the post, who swings it out for a Riders three-pointer. Dwayne Orija gets that one to go down. Nice looking shot right there. Good action, feeding the big man, finding the double team, then finding the open shooter. So Riders dominating the second quarter so far, now only down 3. Kickball violation right there. I'm sure the Riders don't mind that. Kickball coming from some solid defensive intensity. They said, don't matter if we got to block it with our hands or feet, you're not getting that entry pass. Timeout taken by the Warriors. So, great start here to the second half for the Riders. They cut the lead down to just 3. We'll be taking a quick break, and we'll see you shortly. So we are returning to action shortly. Just checking out the comment section. I see some people saying they don't recognize the voice. My name is Ryan Straining. I'm a student at Loughborough University getting my master's in sport management. I'm also doing an internship with the Leicester Riders. So I've been working with the D1 program and the Riders as well. Been loving my time over here so far. And hopefully those that aren't familiar with my voice yet, you become more familiar as you keep tuning into more and more broadcasts. We appreciate everyone who is viewing at home, new or anyone who is a fan for long. So thank you guys for tuning in, and hope you guys have enjoyed the broadcast so far. As I was going through my background, we had some action. Headley pushing the ball up the floor, and it is going to stay in the Riders' hands. Nice inbounds play right there. Wow, that was pretty. Bielik inbounds the ball. Hayden quickly taps it back to him, has a mid-range jumper, says nope, 3 is better than 2. Steps back, and the refs actually said his foot was on the line, so gets a 2-pointer right there. However, still a good-looking play. Chingombe shoots a contested 3. Wow, gets that one to fall. He's hit a couple big 3-pointers here in the ball game so far. Tough guard. You could hear that foul from all the way where I'm sitting, and it's pretty far away from the court, so obvious one there. Gamble was fouled. He might have been going up for a shot attempt, but wasn't Wasn't obvious enough for the ref to call it, so inbounds play here for the Riders. Headley making a strong cut to the hoop. He is fouled for his layup attempt. He's going to be going to the line, shooting 2. You know, I've called a couple home games here so far this season for the D1 men's team, and anytime there seems to be a cleanup needed on the floor, Joe Bielek has been the first one to grab a towel and get after it. So, Joe, we thank you for doing that so far, and it definitely helps keep the flow of the game and speed it up. You know, NBA teams, they got the luxury of having people ready on the baseline to clean it up, but here we got Joe Bielek, so thank you, Joe. 2 for 2 at the line for Headley. The Riders can string together a couple more stops, then who knows, they could take their first lead in, I want to say, all game. And there it is, another stop forced. Seems like the Warriors can't really get anything going. Pressure by the guards has been really good for the Riders. Headley and Bielek giving Chingombe and Pearson problems, which is not easy to do. Looks like Greg Wild's going to check it back into the game. Joe Bielek for a 3, just rattles out. That's a look that the Riders want, though. He's a very good shooter, and that looked clean off his hands, so I'm sure we'll see that play a couple more times. Once again, some more solid defense here from the Riders. Just 8 seconds left in the shot clock. Chingombe drives the lane, is met by Headley. Hands straight up. Refs don't call a foul. Bielek grabbed the rebound. However, it was wrestled out of his hands, apparently too aggressively. Foul committed by Kieran Wright. That's number 13 for the Warriors. Wild and Apuda checking into the game. They're going to give Conroy Hayden and Dwayne Orja a break. This game looks very similar to the last time these two matched up here at Loughborough. Very close game. It's going to go down to the wire, most likely, but that's what we like. Also, the Riders are now in the bonus with 4 minutes and 20 seconds remaining here in this third quarter. So, 2 free throws here for Bielek. He makes his first. Second one is good as well. 42-42, all tied up. Haggith with his first three-pointer of the half. That is airballed. However, gets the ball back and is, what I think, smartly fouled by Greg Wild. It seems like he was going to have an easy layup attempt right there, but Wild says go earn the free throws at the line. So here we go. Hackett at the line, shooting 2. First one good. Two for 2 at the line for Haggith. By his shooting performance here so far, you could pretty much expect that he was going to go 2 for 2 from the line, but he will now be taking a break. Replacing him is number 11, Lamin Willen. Headley with a strong take, slamming into the wall there. Got tripped up, unable to stop his momentum. Headley picking up Pearson full court. Nice action right there. Chingombe passes up a wide open 3 for an easy 2. Came off a screen right there, got the defender to commit on the high side of the screen, which opened up the baseline drive. So, and now Chingombe after the bucket with some very nice pressure defensively. Wild drives the lane. His attempt is off. Rebound grabbed. Kick back out to Gamble. Three just rims in and out. Fight for the rebound goes to the Riders. Oh, after talking that one over, it looks like we're going to have Warriors ball. Pearson coming off 2 screens. After giving the ball up, he got it back. Gives it up once again. Contested 3 forced by the Riders. Another shot clock violation, the second of this quarter. So as you can see, they're getting the stops they want. They got the defensive pressure they want, but you know, the team they're going up against in the Warriors also known for their defensive capabilities. So normally when you see a team string together this many stops, they can get out to a lead, but Warriors doing just as well on the defensive end. So Riders still down by 4, 2 minutes 40 seconds left in this third quarter. Right on cue, the Warriors creating a turnover. Chingombe going the other way. Tries to push the tempo but has no numbers. Chingombe now with the ball once again. Tries to feed the ball down low but is picked off by Gamble. Gamble then gives it up to Wild, who is fouled. Going to the line, shooting some free throws. Riders in the bonus. Wild's first free throw is a little long. Oh for 2 at the line for Wild. Another solid defensive effort from Headley on that possession, almost creating a turnover. Pull-up jumper is off. Put-back attempt, no good. Wild coming the other way, gives it up to Gamble, who swings it off to Belak in the corner, who then kicks it out to Headley. So 3 or 4 passes here already in this possession for the Riders. They find Wild with an open 3-pointer. He lets that one go, nothing but net. Really good looking sequence right there for the Riders. Maybe that 3 gets them going offensively. Warriors trying a couple efforts to come off screens and create something, but unable to do so. Shot clock violation not called. Belak ends with a open layup. Warriors saying he picked up the ball before the shot clock went off. So Riders get their first lead of the game here today. 47-46, 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Chingombe with the ball at the top of the key, guarded heavily by Belak. However, the Riders got some fouls to spare, so no damage right there. Side out of bounds play coming. Haggett checking back into the ball game for the Warriors. Gets a touch right away, drives, kicks it out to Pearson. Pearson with a nice little fake right there, ends up driving baseline, met with some contact. Now it's the Riders out in transition. Headley looking to drive, that he does, kicks it to Wild, corner 3. Ooh, just off, however, Gamble with the rebound. 12 seconds left in the shot clock. Gamble swings it over. Nice drive and take right there by Dwayne Orija. He gets that layup to go. Riders now up by 3. 14 seconds left to go in this third quarter. Screen being set for Pearson. Just 6 seconds left. He attacks, kicks to Chingombe, who drives middle, dumps it off to the big man for a nice 2. So good possession for the Riders and Warriors to end the third quarter. Tightly contested game. Riders 1 point lead, 49-48. Quick break before the fourth quarter starts. We'll see you guys in a bit. Fourth quarter ready to start. Headley getting the ball here to start the fourth quarter. Little screenplay action for Gamble. Not able to get the ball. Orija with it. Apuda muscles down low and is fouled. He's going to go to the line and shoot 2. You can tell the defensive intensity already picking up. Let's see if Apuda can cash out at the line. First free throw. Hits rim, hits backboard, hits rim, and it does not go down. Second free throw, however, is good. So 2 point lead for the Riders. Nice backdoor cut right there from Pearson. Kicks it out. They're trying to make another swing pass to Haggith for the open 3. Once again, that is kicked and stopped. However, the Riders can prevent Haggith from getting an open 3-pointer. They should definitely do so. So they're not mad with the kick ball right there. Post-up opportunity. Turnaround jumper is blocked by Apuda, and Headley is off to the races. He finds Greg Wild in the quarter. Ooh, nice head fake right there. Round the key passing for the Riders. Ends up in a Gamble's hands, which they like. He's one of their favorite shooters from 3. Just a little short right there, unable to get it to fall. Pearson driving the lane, stops. Ball now back in Haggett's hands. He lets a three go, and it is in. So, you know, he proves you really can't let shooters have any time. Headley's pass is picked off, deflected, and then ultimately grabbed by Haggett. This is Theo Riley with the ball. He tries to dish it to Pearson. Ball is fumbled around by both teams. Pearson ultimately gets it back. Another really solid defensive possession right there. Shot clock violation. Riders ball going down. Headley once again bringing up the ball. His driving attempt is stopped, but nice passing sequence. Ball ends up in Wild's hands. Now Bielik's hands. He lets a three go. It is off, but Headley grabs the offensive board, puts it up, and is fouled and is going to the line shooting two. Pearson obviously not happy with that call. Headley unable to convert his first free throw. Looks like we're going to have a break in the action here with the timeout. Headley has one free throw left when we return. Okay, as we mentioned, Headley was still one free throw remaining. Headley makes his second free throw, and we now got a 52-51 Riders lead. Pearson with some pick and roll action, feeds Haggett down low. Great block right there from Apuda. Haggett gets it back down the corner. Wow. Wow. Drives the lane, shoots a reverse layup, gets it blocked, grabs his own rebound, runs out to the corner and shoots a contested two, it looks like, foot on the line. But just incredible shooting display from Haggett today. Orija from three. His shot short. Chingombe now out on the break. Loses the ball, gathers it back. Looks to take the big man. That he does. Forces up a layup, and we're going to be shooting two. Haggett has been really impressive today. It's like, seems as if any time they give him a little bit of space, he's just going to let it fly, and most of the time it's going to go in. So definitely Definitely got to face guard him. Anytime he comes off a screen, make sure you hedge it. Chingombe knocks down his first free throw. Warriors now up 2. Second free throw rattles around a couple times and drops. 3-point lead for the Warriors. 7 minutes remaining. Headley now with the ball. Feeds it inside to Gamble, however, is picked off by Pearson. Just absolute harassing defense from the Warriors. Pearson to the lane. Good contest there by Bielik. Now the Riders look to bring the ball up the court. Bielik with the ball once again. Kicks it back out to Arija, who finds Apuda, who finds Gamble. Open three-pointer, short again. Headley with another offensive board. Puts it up. Oh, just rims out. Looked like it was going to drop, but grabs his own rebound. So clearly a very good rebounding guard. Feeds Apuda. Looks for Bielik on the backdoor cut. Decides to give it to Orija for 3. Rattles around. Doesn't go. And finally the Warriors secure the rebound. So maybe some tired legs here for the Riders. Three-pointers are coming up a little bit short. Haggith coming off a screen. Kicks it back out to Chingombe. Swings it back to Haggith. Has a half a second of space. Not even. Almost banked that one in. Apuda dribble handoff to Bielik. He shoots a 3 of his own and is fouled. So 3 free throws coming up for Bielik. That's huge for the Riders' chance to tie the game up. Bielik trying to repeat his late game heroics from last matchup between these two teams. I'm sure the Riders would love that. First free throw, knocks it down. Second free throw is good as well. Knocks down all 3 free throws. So 55-55, 5 minutes and 30 seconds left. Pull-up jumper is off. However, Jabby with the rebound. Ball swung back at the top to Pearson. He calls for a screen, gets it. 5 seconds left in the shot clock. Deep 3 attempt. No good. Riders with the board. Bielik shoots a 3. Actually pump fakes it. Definitely thought that one was going up. Really effective pump fake right there. Gamble with the ball down low, kicks it to Apuda, who drives to the lane and gets a 2 to go. So another Riders lead. Here we go. 4 minutes and 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tightly contested ball game. Looks like we're going to have another one come down to the wire, similar to last time's matchup, which was really exciting. So if you have any plans for these next 4 minutes and 30 seconds, cancel them. Stay at your seat. Keep those eyes glued to the screen as we have a good one in store. Haggith with a rebound. Launches a 3. Misses. So Riders fortunate enough for Haggith to not connect on that three-pointer. Headley with the ball tries to feed Gamble, but is fouled by Chingombe on the entry pass. Looks like Riders going to be in the bonus early once again. So I've mentioned the Warriors defense multiple times, but sometimes it's looking like today they're getting a little overzealous. In the bonus with 4 minutes left in back-to-back quarters is never a good thing. But that's the reality now. So if you're the Warriors, you kind of have to play hands off. They clearly like to get physical, so they might have to switch up their game plan a little bit here. First free throw is good. 2 for 2 at the line for Gamble. Greg Wild also checks back into the ball game, replacing Dwayne Orija. Coach Mark Jerem wanting 2 point guards on the floor, Wild and Headley. Bielik out there with Gamble and Apuda as well. Solid defense for Apuda right here. Pearson launches a deep 3. Off. He's been not his usual shooting self today. Hasn't found the 3-point stroke yet. Little bit of an argument right there between Gamble and number 11, Lamine Willen. I believe the refs called it a foul on the Warriors, so might be some free throws coming up. I didn't quite see the action that started that little scuffle. Sure, it wasn't pleasant though. Still trying to figure out what's going on here. Ref talking it over with the scorers table. Looks like Wild is expecting an inbounds play. While both teams await for the final decision here from the ref and the scorers table. We'll give a quick recap of the first 3 quarters. So it's been a tightly contested game the whole time. Warriors have had a lead pretty much for the majority of the game, but the Riders came out with a very good first half of the third quarter. That's when they were most effective and cut the lead down and eventually grabbed their first lead in the third quarter, and it's been back and forth so far this fourth. Riders now up by 4, 59-55. So this one really could go either way. I think a team like the Warriors gives any team in this league a good run for their money just because they're so physical. They like to play defense, and you could have a bad shooting night one night or in a great shooting night the next, but defense travels anywhere you go. So not only does defense win championships, but defense also wins closely contested games. So 4-point deficit can quickly be erased. So like I said earlier, don't go anywhere for these last 3 minutes and 40 seconds of action. Looks like we're ready to go here. Headley with the take, kicks it to Apuda for 3. That is short. Open look right there. Pearson drives, spins, shoots a layup, and that is good. So unable to get his outside game started, elects to go and get a layup. Smart decision right there for the crafty guard. Bielik with the 3. Short again. Apuda with the rebound, saves the possession, kicks it out. Gamble now for 3. That one is off. Tough shooting quarter from 3 here for the Riders. Unable to get their 3-pointers to fall. Sure, they'd love to see those go in, obviously, but most of them have been short. That one long for Gamble. However, great looks, though. I'm sure they'll keep firing it up. Bielik leaves Chingombe open in the corner. However, his free throw is no good. Seems as if Wild has fouled Jabby down low. Actually, the ref saw it differently. Jabby grabbing Wild down low, so Wild now heading to the free throw line. Timeout now for the Riders. 2 minutes, 47 seconds remaining. Riders up 2, shooting 2 free throws when we return. Okay, we're back. Wild at the line, gonna shoot a pair. Wild connecting on his first of two. Wild's second free throw is off, so just a 3-point lead here. One possession game with 2 minutes, 40 seconds left to go. Chingombe with the ball up top, looks to make moves on Wild. Wild with some tough defense right there, hand straight up in the air. Chingombe still nothing to do. Great defensive effort right there from Wild, forcing a awkward shot from Chingombe, and it is going to be Riders' ball going down. So Wild not only connecting on some three-pointers and a nice floater in his debut, but also getting some good defensive pressure and conditioning under his belt as well. While that was being set, moving screen, Warriors ball going down. Pearson controlling the ball for the Warriors. Calls for a screen. In and out move. A little too wild right there for Pearson, trying to force the issue. Ball going down into the Riders' hands. So back-to-back turnovers, both teams. I'm sure they'd like to clean up the play this last 2 minutes. Riders looking to get a quality possession in right here. Headley being guarded tightly. He finds Gamble at the top of the key, who gives it back to Headley. Uses another screen, goes to the layup, and a tough two made right there for Headley. Gets the Riders lead up to 5 minutes, 30 seconds remaining. Very tough move right there. Met the defender at the height of his jump and still got it to go. Haggoth with the ball. Gives a jab fake, goes to the lane. Contact there. No call, but Haggoth able to get that to drop. Lead now back down just to 3, one possession game. Minute 20 seconds remaining, ball back in Headley's hands. Gamble setting a screen for Headley, who dishes it off to Bielik. Bielik finds the cutting Wild. Ball deflected, out of bounds on the Warriors, going to stay in Riders' hands. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. They're going to need to move quickly here. They do have 7 seconds though, so don't have to move too quickly. But that will absolutely get the job done. Quick cut right there from Gamble. Wild finds him. He's going to go to the line and shoot two to try to make it a 2-possession game. First free throw is good. 4-point lead. Second free throw good as well. 5-point lead here for the Riders. Once again, Pearson bringing it up the court. He's had the ball most of this game. Ball now in Theo Riley's hands. Dishes it off to Pearson, who calls for another screen. Spin move, right-handed layup, no good. Riders looking to go the other way. They might have numbers. Bielik with a 3-point attempt decides not to shoot it. Very smart right there, as there's only 35 seconds left in this game and they want to take time off the clock. 10 seconds left here in the shot clock. Bielik with the ball, drives, gets a layup attempt off, is fouled in the process. He's going to be at the line shooting two, and that might be the nail in the coffin. He gets these free throws to go down. 7-point lead, 25 seconds left. A very, very difficult task for the Warriors. Bielik gets the first one to go. Nothing but net. Two for two at the line for Bielik. With that being said, Warriors take a timeout. Down 7, 25 seconds left. Going to be starting the action up again shortly. Going to be Warriors ball near half court. So if you're the Riders here, you definitely don't want to foul. You just want to play solid defense, limit the Warriors to one shot. If that is the case, then the Warriors will ultimately foul right away. And that's the best case scenario here for the Riders. Obviously, the Warriors trying to get off a quick shot, 2 or 3. They just need points. Jabby with the ball. Dishes off to Haggith. His 3, nothing but net. Timeout taken. Well, that's exactly what the Warriors wanted. Quick inbounds play to Haggith. Surprised there wasn't more emphasis put on Haggith right there. Definitely want to keep him away from the ball as much as you can with his shooting performance here thus far. We hope everybody has enjoyed the broadcast so far. It's been a good game, 66-62. Only a 4-point lead, 21 seconds left. Anything could happen here. Warriors could get a steal or they could foul. And the Riders miss free throws. And then, you know, there's could be a different story. But obviously the Riders are going to look to take care of the ball here and wait for a foul. Buzzer sounds. Both teams going to be back on the court shortly. Haley taking the ball out of bounds for the Riders. Let's see what inbounds play the Riders run here. They give Apuda a touch, who they quickly foul. Sure, the goal is to get into a guard's hands there, but ends up in Apuda's. He'll be going to the line. Puda's first free throw attempt is good, nothing but net. Reliable free throw shooter. Second free throw is off. Fight for the rebound goes to Gamble, who is quickly fouled. And he'll be going to the line, so that's absolutely worst case scenario for the Warriors. However, the Riders love what just happened. Ball stays in their hands. More free throws to come. Gamble's first free throw is good. Second free throw rolls around and is good. 69-62, 7-point Riders lead. Three-pointer is launched for the Warriors and is good. So only a 4-point lead now. Ball now in Gamble's hands. Warriors calling for a jump ball. Ref see it as a foul. Gamble at the line once again. First free throw, nothing but net. 5-point lead now, 70-65. Only 8.3 seconds remaining. So Warriors going to have to move quick. Second free throw attempt is off, out of bounds, off of Justin Headley. So Pearson taking it out on the baseline. He'll look to get a long pass here, per se, or at least catch his guard in momentum. Another three-pointer launched by the Warriors. It is off, goes over the top of the backboard, and that is going to do it. So another close game here between the Warriors and the Riders. Riders come out on top at home once again, 70-65. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in here today. All the Riders fans at home, we're glad you guys could see your team catch a W here today. Hard-fought victory, but a victory is a victory. So thank you guys for tuning in and for sticking around, and we hope to